All right, so I've been getting some emails and I've been getting some questions, so I feel like there's some stuff that I need to explain. So today, let me go over a little bit about Kickstarter, a little bit of an update on my project, and we can even talk a little bit about what it is I'm doing. Question number one. So Shaun, what is it exactly you're up to? Glad you asked. In case you haven't seen my other video, I am in fact working on my first game that I'm publishing. Now, some of you may know that I've worked on other projects. Actually, I've done a lot of projects over the years, but I very rarely ask people to commit time or energy, or especially not money, to any of my projects. Because to be honest, even though, my skill is all right, I don't usually have the confidence to really want to ask other people to get involved. But this is different because I really believe in this project. As a matter of fact, this is the first time I've asked people to really put money on the line for something that I created. Dude, what about the Alliance Mega Game? You sold tickets to that event. This is the second time I've asked people to put money on the line for a project that I invested in. But to be fair, both this project and the last project, we didn't really ask people. I mean, I'm not making any profit out of this, okay? Both of the Alliance Mega Games that I ran, I lost money on. So, really, I'm not a business guy, okay? But I am a very good artist and a fairly decent game designer, and I'm getting better. This game is really, really good, okay? I call it Great Boy the Game. It's a game, it's very similar to Time Stories, for those of you who know designer board games. It's a story, so the narrative is really solid, but then you are like the actor in a movie because you are making the critical decisions that the actor would usually make and that we would passively watch. But here you're making the decisions, and here you're getting into the conflicts, and then you're not knowing whether things are going to work out or not, and there's alternative paths, so it's like a choose-your-own adventure, except every decision is critical, and there's actually teammates involved. You can do 1 to 3 players. And more recently, I developed this cool thing where you have objective cards. And objective cards basically make it to where there are secrets between the 3 players, and there are secrets that they're keeping from each other. And so there is this sort of social deduction going on like we see in some of our favorite games like Mafia, Resistance, and Coup. So anyone who's taken one of my game design classes or animation or drawing classes knows how much I like social deduction games. Or if you're a part of the Bible study that I teach at University of Houston, you know how much we love social deduction games. And so I was thinking, this game could be even better. And so I'm very excited to see you guys play it, but no one's going to get to play it if it's too expensive to print. And that's why I organized this campaign to try to raise $5,000 to do a 100-copy print run. And so if I can print at least 100 copies, then that gets the price down enough that we get a decent price on the game. Now, I'm not trying to make any money off of this, right? This is really, I've got just a shoestring budget that's very, very tight. Because of the shipping that I'm doing all over the world, I'll probably lose a little bit of money on this. And so, but the thing is, I just want to get the game into people's hands. If you guys play this game, I am sure that you will love it. And I want to hear your feedback. But no one's going to get the game if we come up just shy of $5,000, which if you look at kicktrack.com, according to the progress we've made so far, it's very likely to come up just shy of $5,000. The way Kickstarter.com works is, if I don't reach that goal, then the whole thing collapses in on itself, nobody gets charged, and it's as if the whole thing never happened. But if that happens because we didn't sell maybe, 10 copies of the game, that would be a disaster. So through this, I realized each and every dollar that is donated to this project is critical. And so it really does make a difference if you go through and help out with this, okay? So like I said, I'm not usually a person to ask for help. I'm pretty good at doing things on my own. That's why this game is pretty much my illustrations, my design, and my script. But I'm getting out of my comfort zone for this one, okay? I actually ran the script of the game across. I ran it by many pastors. I've been dealing with, I got a lot of approvals. I actually worked with a team in South Korea that I'm using a lot of their illustrations. And I've been collaborating a lot on this one. And I need your help in order to get this game to make it an actual game, okay, in people's hands.